Good morning and welcome to the Next Place 6-7. I'm your host, Darkel, and thank you for being here. Before I start, I would like you to please like, share, and subscribe. It takes less than 3 seconds and it's always free. To all my players and playettes, thank you for being with me. I would like to start off by speaking about the quiz yesterday was who was nickname was World. His name was World Be Free. We did a special on him. Today's quiz question is whose name was Silk? What was his name? That was his nickname in the NBA, and it was Silk. What was his name? I would like to start the day off with my positive quote of the day, which is, "Where there's no struggle, there's no strength." And that's by Oprah Winfrey. Again, where there's no struggle, there's no strength. It's kind of powerful words there. The next word I got for us is belief. Belief is a mental state or subjective attitude of holding an idea or principle or proposition to be true, whether or not it is based on absolute proof or tangible evidence. It acts as an inner sense of certainty about how the world works. That's deep, because in this believing in God and the Bible, and not only the Bible, the Quran, anything where you have to put your faith in the God that you cannot see, you have to have a very strong belief. So that's very deep, because without belief, you can't believe in those things, because those are things, it's almost like believing in Santa Claus. When we're little, we're thinking he's going to come on that certain day. So again, I'm going to read that again. I wonder if they did that on purpose, because they knew they had to feed us this Bible. Belief is a mental state or subjective attitude of holding an idea, principle, or proposition to be true, whether or not it is based on absolute proof or tangible evidence. It acts as an inner sense of certainty about how the world works. Yeah, that's some deep stuff, man. That's some real deep stuff. Okay, in WNBA scores, the WNBA, the Fire defeated the Storm 193. Bridget Carlton led the way with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Nayadu Pooch had 19 points. For the Storm, Jay Melbourne had 23 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Dominique Malanga had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Fever defeated the Sky 90-86. Kelsey Mitchell led the way with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And her teammate Caitlin Clark had 26-4 with 11 assists. The Sky, Natasha Cloud had 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists in the losing cause. For the Lynx defeated the Aces 98-87. And the rookie again, that amazing rookie, I wish we had her, Olivia Miles had 26-4 and 7. And her teammate, she came back with a powerful, from injury, she's come back very strong. Her name is Nafisha Kaya, 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. For the Aces, Jackie Young had 23, 5 and 1. Most of the time when Jackie Young leads them in scoring, they don't win most of the time, because Asia is the number 1, Jackie's the number 2. Asia Wilson had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Again, Jackie Young had 23, 5 and 1. In Major League Baseball, the Yankees defeated the Braves 5-4. Oakland defeated Boston 7-3. Miami 7, LA Angels 0. They had a donut. They tried to glaze me. Get them some cold coffee. The Blue Jays 7, Philadelphia 5, Pittsburgh 9. The Mets got a donut. Give them some Starbucks. My Mets had a donut. They tried to glaze me. The Nationals 8, Cincinnati 2, Milwaukee 4, Minnesota 3, Kansas City 6, the Cubs 3, Texas 5, Baltimore 1, San Diego defeated Houston 3-2, Detroit 8, San Francisco had a donut. They tried to glaze me. What kind of donut was that? Boston cream? Huh? Colorado defeated St. Louis 8-6, Chicago White Sox 6, Cleveland 3, Los Angeles Dodgers 2, Arizona 1, Tampa Bay defeated Seattle 3-2. Okay, today we're going to talk about a great player for the New York Knicks that doesn't even get he doesn't get no love at all. I don't know why, so I figured I'd give him some because they don't win a championship without a team, and he was part of that starting five, and they got him from Detroit to be the muscle, and he was a tough white boy. His name was David Albert Debussschere. I thought my name was crazy. He got 11 letters in his joint. Anyway, David Albert Debussschere was born on October 16, 1940. On May 14, 2003, he played for, they say he played for let's go back. David Albert Debussschere, October 16, 1940. He died May 14, 2003. Was an American professional basketball player and coach and professional baseball player. He played for the Chicago White Sox at the Major League Baseball in 1962 and 1963. In the NBA for the Detroit Pistons from 1962 through 1968, and for the New York Knicks, as soon as they got him, they won a chip from 1968 to 1974. He was also the head coach for the Pistons from 1964 through 1967. Debussschere was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1983. In 1996, Debussschere was named as one of the 50th greatest players in NBA history. In October 2021, Debussschere was again honored as one of the league's greatest players of all time by being named to the NBA 75th anniversary team. Debussschere was born in Detroit to parents Peter, Marcel, and Dorothy Debussschere. He attended Austin Catholic Preparatory School and inspired the White Shirt Legion, the tradition of wearing white shirts to the school's games to make fans more visible. As a junior, he was named All-State, and in senior year of 1957-58, just the school's third year of organized basketball, he led his team to the Michigan Class A High School Basketball Championship, scored 32 points despite fouling out midway through the fourth quarter as the Friars defeated Benton Harbor High School and Debussschere's future NBA rival forward, Chet Walker. Debussschere is a Dutch language username, as his family had come from Torhout in West Flanders in Belgium. Although its Dutch pronunciation would have been closer to Debussschere, Dave Debussschere used an angelized pronunciation of Debussschere, by which he was also known. Debussschere started in both basketball and baseball at the University of Detroit. He averaged 24 points a game in basketball, helping Detroit reach the national invitation to NIT twice and the NCAA basketball tournament once. I bet y'all didn't know this, huh? He also pitched the Titans to 3 NCAA baseball tournament berths. I didn't know he was a professional baseball player neither. In 1962, Debussschere was signed by the Chicago White Sox as an amateur free agent. He was a pitcher for the White Sox from 1962 to 63. He pitched a shutout on August 13th, 1963 against the Cleveland Indians, giving up 6 hits, 1 walk, and striking out 3 in 22 career at-bats. He only had 1 hit, a single off Benny Daniels on July 17, 1963. He pitched in the White Sox minor league system for 2 more seasons before giving up pitching to focus both on playing and coaching basketball. He is one of only 13 athletes who have played in both the NBA and Major League Baseball. The 13 are Danny Ainge, Frank Baumholtz, Hank Biasotti, Gene Conley, Chuck Connors, Debussschere, Dick Groat, Steve Hamilton, Mark Hendrickson, Cotton Nash, Ron Reed, Dick Ricketts, and Howie Schultz. Debussschere was selected by the Detroit Pistons in 1962 draft. In the 1962 draft selection during his rookie season, he averaged 12.7 points and 8.7 rebounds per game and was later named to the NBA All-Rookie team. However, Debussschere was injured during his second season and only played in 15 games, resulting in Pistons finishing with a disappointing record of 23 and 59. In 1964-65 season, at the age of 24, he was given the position of player coach for the Pistons and thus became the youngest ever coach in league history at 24. However, this stint as coach was not successful, and he became a full-time player during the 1968-69 season. Debussschere was traded to the New York Knicks for Walt Bellamy and Howard Comers. While member of the Pistons, Debussschere appeared as himself on the April 29, 1963 episode of the game show To Tell the Truth. He received 2 votes. Debussschere, along with future Hall of Famers Willis Reed, Bill Bradley, and Walt Frazier, became an NBA champion when the Knicks defeated the mighty Los Angeles Lakers, who had Wilt Chamberlain, in 1970 NBA Finals. With Earl the Pearl in the backcourt, they became champions again in 1973, beating the Lakers 4-1 again when they had the mighty Wilt Chamberlain and a young Jerry West. Debussschere was elected to Naismith, which is the logo, Jerry West, that logo that's on the NBA logo. Debussschere was selected to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1983 after a 12-year career, in which he averaged 16.1 points, 11 rebounds, while being named to 8 NBA All-Star teams. He became a member of the NBA's 50th anniversary All-Team in 1996. He was renowned for his physical style of play and tenacious defense, and he was named to the NBA All-Defensive Team 6 times. Dave, the great Dave, what's his name? Albert, I was going to say Arthur, so I'm glad I didn't butcher it. It's Dave Albert Debussschere. May he rest in peace. And that's who he was. He was a great player for the Knicks. He helped them win the chips. Without him, they don't win the chip. So I really appreciate him being a Knick, and that's for sure. Before I leave, I would like to say free Poppy, free C. Just, Sadiq, free Supreme, free Naheem. And before I leave, I would like to say, may each of you want but never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day, so I'll never know when great people like yourselves have passed away. May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. Before I go, I would like to say, if your device is not on the next play 6-7, then your device is not really on. Peace, wealth, prosperity to all. Thank you for all of you who've been riding, who's been with me, and I really appreciate it. Much love and respect to all, even those who just come to be nosy and never subscribe or anything. I'm out.